We cut the legs off of our pants, threw our shoes into the ocean. Sit back and wave through the daylight. Sit back and wave through the daylight. Slip and slide on subway grades. These shoes are poor man's ice skates. Fall through like change in the daylight. Fall through like change in the daylight. I miss ya, the lines in my road. Some solid on my metro. Maybe I'll paint them in myself. 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 These sidewalks slick with sandstone. Building walls and miserable payphone. It rings like all through the daylight. It rings like all through the daylight. Daylight, we could try to hang out, but someday I'll see without these rings. And in the daylight, I don't pick up my phone. 'Cause in the daylight, anywhere feels like home. I have our clocks in my life, and only one has the time right. I'll just unplug it for today. I'll just unplug it for today. Open hydrant, roll the windows. Call my neck to the overload. And flow down Grand Street in daylight. 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 And with just half of the sunburn, you get the love that I earn. Step back and here comes the nighttime. Step back and here comes the nighttime. Daylight, we could try to hang out, but someday I'll see without these frames. And in the daylight, I don't pick up my phone. 'Cause in the daylight, anywhere feels like home. And here comes the nighttime.